Dun, 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 you are live. Remember to guard your privacy. Just grab me other glasses. That's better. That's better. So, morning guys. Hello. Hope everyone's okay out there, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Welcome to another episode of The Bearded Berserker with me, Matt. And it's going to be a general Q&A, basically looking at the various scents that Savage Alchemy have brought out over the past year or so, talking about those. So first of all, massive, huge thank you to each and every one of you guys that subscribe to my channel, watching my videos, liking my videos, commenting on them. Because like I've said from day one, this is not about me. I couldn't give a two hoots about me. And this is about small brands, small companies, small businesses, individuals even, and families making some amazing products, whether it's beard products, skin products, hair products. And throughout each and every single review that I have done, I'm remaining impartial. It's all my own honest opinion. I'm not affiliated to any of these brands whatsoever. So it's all about kind of my opinion and stuff that I like, stuff that I don't particularly like, and so forth. Now, still growing my beard. It's literally been an entire year since I've started growing it. Only had it trimmed once just to try and put a bit of shape in it because it was getting a bit scraggly and I was looking a bit of a mess. And nearly a year older as well, so I'm trying to make the most of what I've got, which is not particularly much. Should have looked after myself in my youth, but hey, that was my youth and you never realise you're going to get older. So yeah. Now I hope everyone's okay out there. If anyone has any questions before we kick off, please feel free to jump forward and scream. But yeah, going to be looking at products from Savage Alchemy, other bits and pieces and stuff like that. Glug of coffee. Nice day out there today on the West Norfolk coast. Steam my glasses up, can't see buggery, but never mind. Can't believe nearly a year older. A few more reviews lined up for the next coming days. Savage Alchemy, morning guys. I hope you're okay. Hope everything's going well for you on the Savage Alchemy camp. And yeah, nearly a year older. I've got a couple more reviews coming up. I've got a couple more from American Heathen. A couple of bits waiting on to come over from the States, but it's all slowed down a little bit. I've kind of cut my hours back at work now as well, so I'm sort of like now going more part-time, let the youth sort of like, and the people that are sort of not lower than me, but other people a chance and everything, so I can concentrate more on doing my YouTube and Instagram and getting more content out there for you guys. And I hope you are enjoying the content that I am putting out. Glasgow, morning mate. I hope your review is carrying out the postage cost is underway. Great products regardless. Yeah, Savage Alchemy they're one of those kind of first products that I ever reviewed, because obviously you grow a beard and you don't realise you need, well, you don't specifically need beard oil and beard balm and stuff like that, and you kind of like slip into it and then you find out more about it. And because I'm trying to take care of myself, treat my beard properly and stuff, fell into this whole beard balm, beard oil, beard butter and everything else. And Savage Alchemy was one of those first kind of beard oils that I actually reviewed, and it was like, damn, there's some good products out there. And they bought out their initial first three, then they moved into Premises. They've recently bought out their new three, and apparently got bits and pieces lined up for summer as well, which is going to be interesting to see. But we're going to have a scent rundown through their stuff in a minute. And like I say, with Savage Alchemy, one thing I've noticed from their first batch that they bought out of three to their second batch, there's been such a nice consistent level. There's not one product that's better, worse. They're all nice and consistent, whether it's their balms, their butters, their oils and stuff. And which is really nice to see, because there are some really good small brands out there in the UK and all other countries around the world that we really do need to help and support, because without them, all we've got left are these massive, huge brands and stuff like that. A friend of mine at work started growing a beard and everything else and started doing the whole beard oil and everything. He bought himself a really horrible, nasty one, which I'm going to be reviewing soon. I swapped him for one of the other ones that I've got, so that he can actually see the difference, and sort of like trying to teach him about the chemicals and everything else, CPSR and testing and stuff, which all products in the UK and I believe EU have to have this CPSR testing to make sure that it's not being full of chemicals and stuff like that that can damage and be harmful and stuff. So we will crack on with Savage Alchemy. So they've brought out 6 scents so far. I know they've got different scents coming out for the summertime in the pipeline. All of their products are CPSR tested, which means they've gone through the testing, that they're safe to use. They're all handmade, which is really nice. They're all made in small batches as well, not in one of these massive factories, and all natural and all organic wherever possible, and they are from the UK. Now, their logo since day one, I'm going to hold up their beer bump to show you, it's kind of been this wolf, Savage Alchemy. This is their selenite that they brought out, and with Glasgow Serpentine butter is well recommended. Yeah, it is. I'm going to go through all the scent profiles on everything that they've brought out. I'm not going to talk about prices and ingredients and stuff because I've done that in other reviews, and if you are interested, please feel free to go back and have a look at them. All 130 odd reviews that I have done over the course of just over a year now are still on my YouTube channel, so go check them out. But yeah, all their designs and packaging has literally stayed a constant from their first ones they brought out up until their new ones, which is nice to see the consistency within that. All their products are well made. I've never had a problem with any of the stuff that they've sent through. There is one that I haven't tried, which is their Celestine, which is their peppermint and eucalyptus. And if you've watched any of my reviews, you'll know I'm not a huge fan at all of anything mint-wise. It's bad enough I've got to brush my teeth in the morning and in the evening and everything else like that. Even if they sent it through, I would still score it out of 20, but it's not one of those scents that I particularly like. And it doesn't matter if I don't like it, as long as it smells of peppermint and eucalyptus, which I'm sure it does, but it's not going to be one that I would literally go out and wear every day because I hate mint with a passion. So, moving on. First one that they bought, well, one of the ones that they bought out is this one in the purple, which is called Rhodonite, which is a lavender, ylang ylang, and lemon. This is one of those scents that the other half loves. She loves the scent of this. She loves the whole kind. It's a very, not feminine scent, but it's a nice one that the women, because women, well, my wife especially, she's not keen on the sort of masculine flavours and stuff like that. She likes her subtle, sort of flowery sort of scents and everything. And like I say, this one is a lavender, ylang ylang, and lemon. And it is. You can literally pick out with that. You've got the lavender kind of like mid-tones running through it. You've got a citrusy lemon burst and the sort of flowery ylang ylang in the middle there as well, cutting through it all. And it's a very nice scent. She likes that one. I do like that one. One of my favourite ones that they ever brought out, which was kind of the first one that I ever did review, was the Serpentine, because I love my deep, dark, woody outdoor scents. And this one is a cedarwood, cypress and juniper. It's kind of like my Christmas festive winter go-to one. And the scent on this, it was just mind-blowing. The first moment that I took that top off and smelt it, it smells exactly that same, and it was kind of almost sending shivers down my spine, this one, because it's just so well blended. And you can literally smell that cedar wood and the cypress sort of bush tree going through it with that sort of hint of a juniper berry. It is a beautiful scent. If you like woody outdoor scents, this is for you. And I'm going to talk about pairing it with other scents and everything shortly. Another one that I really loved that they brought out was their Serpentine. selenite, which is the sweet and spiced orange. Now this is another fantastic winter one. I'm going to talk about, like I said, pairing it with other stuff shortly, because you can make your own scents and everything. And this one is beautiful. Sweet orange with hints of kind of like cinnamon going through it, almost like a nutmeg and star anise sort of scent. It's a beautiful one. Another one that they brought out, which they thought would be kind of a bit of competition for me with the Serpentine, is the Obsidian, which is pine, birch and black spruce. Which is exactly that. It has a very slight note of eucalyptus going through it as well. Not mint, but a eucalyptus scent which kind of cuts through it. Personally, out of the two, Serpentine for me is still that scent. It's that woody outdoors, walking through a winter forest scent. However, this one is a beautiful one. And the other one they brought out, which I was very surprised at, because since doing all these beard reviews and stuff, I've really been kind of like opening my senses to various different scents and stuff. So stuff that I wasn't sure that I would ever actually like is now kind of like stuff that I really am blown away by and appreciate all the different scents from all the various different oils. Kyanite, top is off that, so I don't want to throw it over myself. Grapefruit, Mei Chang and lemongrass. Now, for those of you not entirely sure what Mei Chang is, it's basically known as well as a mountain pepper. Comes from Asia, and it's the oil that they harvest from it is basically like a lemony essential oil. And this one, lemonade, pink lemonade. If you can imagine a really, really nice lemony, got a sweetness to it as well, but it's a really nice lemon scent to it. The lemongrass, the grapefruit gives it that bit of a kick as well. It's a beautiful scent. And each one of Savage Alchemy's products that I've tried, tested, reviewed, each one smells exactly like their description. And there is nothing worse than that. You go out and you buy a scent that you think you're going to like, you get it through, you open it, and it's like, that smells nothing like it. Each of their scents exactly spot on to their descriptions, which is great. Now, moving on to blending as well. Obviously, well, not obviously, but most people, including myself, tend to use a beard oil and a beard balm, okay? The beard oil hydrates, nourishes, protects, kind of replaces essential oils and stuff like that. And the balm has a small amount of usually beeswax in it. We fell in love with Mei Chang when we first met it, got the sherbet. Yeah, it's an amazing thing, the kyanite. That is stunning. And I think I'll go between the tops to the ones that I really love all the way down in just a second. But the beard balm does have a slight amount of beeswax in it, so it gives it a slight amount of hold as well. It kind of pretty much does the same sort of thing as a beard oil, but it has that wax in it, which gives you a bit of hold, kind of keeps those straggly hairs in place and stuff like that. Now, especially with Savage Alchemy products, I've been mix and matching them, trying to make my own sort of scents out of them, because I really love winter scents, festive scents and stuff like that. I have found that the selenite sweet orange, also with, I'm not holding up the balms because they're all in the review room, but if you mix both of those together, absolutely stunning. You kind of like get a warm citrusy burst out of it, which is absolutely stunning. As well, a nice summertime one as well, because that citrus from the kyanite does lend in with the warmth of the spiced orange from the selenite. That is a very good match. Another one that I wasn't sure whether it would work or not is the selenite, the spiced orange, and the obsidian, pine, birch and black spruce. They are another two amazing scents that go together. Dun, dun, dun. Another one that I've used to create my ultimate woody sensation is both of those, which is the Serpentine, which is the cedarwood, cypress and juniper, and also the obsidian, pine, birch and black spruce. Two fantastic scents that go together, and even another two that go together is the selenite and also the rhodonite. Makes a really nice warm floral scent with a hint of citrus from the orange in it, and they are such beautiful scents to mix and match. So just because stuff usually is sold in kind of like the same beard oil and beard balm, please try mixing and matching it. Either use kind of like your favourite beard oil and your favourite beard balm, put them together, use little bits here and there to see what you like, because you can come out with your own amazing scents. And I have used the Savage Alchemy scents with other beard products that I've got, because recently with Barber's Bay, kind of done a bit of a collaboration between them, bought out a beard oil and beard balm. This is Nordic blend, which is a campfire smoke with leather and green moss beard oil, and the balm is a very sort of smoked honey mead. Both kind of complement each other, although completely different scents. And also with these, I'm using the honey balm with the lemon beard oil and stuff like that, and just creating some amazing scents. Also, another thing that Savage Alchemy did send through a while ago for me to have a look at was their combs. I've checked online this morning, they are out of stock at the moment, but they're fantastic as your beard grows, because you'll go through the smaller, kind of like, or the closer spaced tines, if you like, from the comb through to larger ones. And remember when I used vanilla beard balm. Yeah, mix and match. Always mix and match. I mean, don't get me wrong, have the same oil, same balm and everything else like that, but you can create some amazing stuff. And with a beard brush, beard comb, whichever, you're not looking at one of those cheap plastic sort of pound 30p throwaway ones, because they've got little kind of barbs. They come out from a press where they've just been sort of molten and pressed, and they can trap, cut, damage your beard hair. You want something, as you can see, that's got no bits and pieces in it. Glide to your beard and your moustache nicely, and love the design on that ebony wood. Very, very nice. And there are some amazing beard products out there on the market. Savage Alchemy has just been one of those ones for me. There's three others that have literally just been consistent. Everything they bring out is neither better nor worse. It's all on that same level. There's scents on each of these I would rate up here. So you've got very, very subtle down below, kind of your normal and you knock your head off stuff. This is kind of like a good 3/4 of the way up there. The scents last for a good 2.5 hours, which is nice, because there's nothing worse than putting a nice fragrance beard oil on your beard. Within half an hour it's gone, you can't smell it. So all of these, the scents within these just last ages. And also looking on Instagram last night, I see Savage Alchemy are bringing out their sort of apparel t-shirt range as well, which I'm keeping a very close eye on, which should be epic. But if anyone has any questions out there, please feel free to ask. It's nice actually to have the wife at work and to be sitting here in the living room again, as opposed to kind of like my little review area. Yeah. So yeah, stuff's beginning to slow down a bit on the review stage at the moment, but that's fine, it's not a problem, it's what happens. Like I say, I've done around about 130 odd product reviews now. I'm still keeping it going. I owe it to all these small brands and everything out there to carry on doing this and helping and supporting whichever way I can. Any questions? I don't know why I'm juddering my shoulders about like a madman. Oh, no. So yeah, interesting to see what Savage Alchemy bring out next time. Tell you what you don't see much of, strawberry scent, a lot of orange, and kind of woody ones, not specifically from Savage Alchemy, but nice to see some summery ones, strawberry crush, I don't know, whatever. We'll keep you busy with who's next product drop here. I'm trying to keep up like I say, people often say, well, it's not very well produced or anything like that. All I have is my little iPad here. I don't have these camera rigs and lighting and everything else like that. There are never going to be any intros and outros because I don't know what I'm doing. So it's literally going to be me starting talking about the products because hopefully people are more interested in the products than some old git sitting here yapping on about stuff. But I'm here to support wherever and whoever needs it, as long as you're a small brand. I noticed my local Tesco's getting more beer themed oils in. Probably going to stay away from, I'm going to have a look in mine to be honest, because I need to pick up some horrible ones. I've had that comment before that people are turning around saying, why is it all of your reviews that you're doing, you're giving them good marks? I've had 4 reviews pulled because the people that were making them didn't like my review and they said, right, fine, we want you to pull the review, we do not want you to put it up. So it's like, oh, all right then. So I am on the hunt for some bad beard products to show you guys that there is some really crap stuff out there, and to always read the ingredients labels, try it on a test patch on your wrist first before you actually start slathering your face in this stuff, because if you do have an allergic reaction, it's not going to be pretty and it's not going to be pleasant. Which is why all products in the UK have to be CPSR tested so that they're safe basically to use. Even then you can still have allergies. We've got peanut allergies now and lactose intolerant and all sorts of stuff. So you still need to be careful, but it's so that they're not using harmful chemicals and stuff in their products, which is horrible. Any questions from anyone out there? Because I'm dying to hear what your favourite beard products are, what your regimes are, what your beard goals are. Sorry I keep looking out the window, I'm waiting on a parcel force delivery as well. Why is it with deliveries and stuff like that, they'll say it between like 9 o'clock in the morning and 6 o'clock at night, so I have to sit there waiting like a moron just for a van to turn up outside. Nothing worse than going to work and coming back and you get one of those notorious slips through the letterbox saying, you missed the nail. Please arrange for a pickup or go down to your local sorting office. Like, really? Work a full-time job, doing Instagram as well and YouTube and stuff. But no, any questions from anyone out there rather than me just rabbiting on? So yeah, some really good small brands in the UK. Love some of the stuff that they're producing at the moment. Waiting on anything exciting. I've got turning up from Parcel Force today. So I've been told by Parcel Force some products from Europe allegedly designed for letting you grow a beard. Kind of helps you grow a beard. So that's going to be interesting. I think there's a beard oil in there and some bits and pieces and stuff to enable you to grow a beard, so I'm going to have a look at that. I'm very dubious about this whole "this helps you grow a beard" thing. Obviously puberty has a lot to do with it, unless you've got mad genetics and you're kind of like growing moustaches and beards and stuff while you're at school, which it does happen. The later on in life, when I was a kid, I could never grow a moustache and beard. I looked stupid. I look like, no disrespect, look like I got alopecia over the face. As I've grown older, stuff's just growing and I'm just sort of letting it grow, and will always have a beard now because I look stupid without it. But these products on the market allegedly will help you grow a beard. You can grow a big thick beard and everything like that. I'm very highly suspicious of. Yes, it's one thing nourishing the skin, it's one thing exfoliating, it's one thing, no, it's not the van, and it's one thing kind of eating healthily and exercising and stuff like that. But if your genetics aren't right, you're not going to be growing a beard. And it's often kind of, if you look at your parents and stuff like that and your grandparents and stuff, and they've got beards, that will kind of give you some indication. Plus you've got terminal length as well, that a lot of beards will stop growing at. And it's kind of quite annoying for me as a reviewer when you see these beard products using these models out there. The same with anything in life. Beautiful people, these really muscular people and stuff like that. These are the small minor percentage that we're never really going to look like. And I don't like it when brands use these people I'm just going to use an example. I have nothing against the bloke. I've spoken to him before. There are ingredients which can help. Yeah, it's mostly genetics. There is no magic. So I'm interested to see, because that's going to be quite an interesting review to do. I'm looking forward to doing that one. Take, for instance, Josh Mario Johns, Bizoyski, or whatever his name is. I've chatted to him before and stuff like that. And it's like, you can pay anybody a certain amount of money and they're going to hold up their products and go, yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. I use this. But it's like, are they going to use it on a daily basis? Probably not. Another, for instance, is Johnny Depp with Sauvage. I should imagine he was paid do you like your beard balms either quite soft, creamy, or quite hard, waxy? I tend to prefer my beard balms quite hard and waxy, because I do like that bit of a styling agent within them. If I am looking for something softer with not so much hold, then I will use a beard butter instead. I have a beard butter and a beard balm here. I'm sure you know what the difference is, but a butter is almost kind of like a whipped oil, emulsifies very quickly. A beard balm has got your beard wax, your beeswax in it, which does help with a lot of kind of keeping unruly hairs out the way. But again, dependent on how much beeswax they put in it. Hi, Weird and Wonderful World. Hi, you're right there. And with a beard balm, dependent on how much beeswax and stuff they're putting into their products, it's not necessarily a beard wax as such. You can buy special stuff for that, for doing your mad styles and stuff like that. It's just got a slight amount, but I do like mine on the harder stage as opposed to the softer stage. But yeah, it's just going back briefly, it's like Johnny Depp and that with Sauvage. He was probably paid a ridiculous amount of money for like Sauvage and doing the whole advert and stuff for it. And you sit and think, do you use Sauvage every day? Or is it just you used it once, promoted the brand and then skipped on to the next brand and stuff like that? And most of us are never going to be like Johnny Depp. We're not going to be like these full, big, massive bearded blokes that you see. I've got thinner hair at the side. My goatee bit grows pretty well, slightly more on one side than the other. Got a silly black streak that runs down the middle. But we're not going to be like that. And it's one of my bugbears when I see brands, especially smaller brands, using these models in their Instagrams and stuff like that. And it's like, they don't use that product. You've literally found the best picture of a bloke with a beard and kind of tied your product in with it, and we're all normal. I understand you need to market and you need to sell your products and stuff like that, but it just annoys me when people turn around to me and sort of say, oh, we're not going to send you stuff through to review on your channel because A, you might not like it, B, you haven't got over 10,000 followers. To be honest, I'm not interested in how many followers I've got on Instagram, Viking Beard Mat. All I'm interested in is trying to help small brands, small businesses, small manufacturers and stuff like that, and individuals and family, try and sort of promote and help their products. It's not about me, it's about the products. But it does annoy me when brands are using people that they just obviously don't work with, never have worked with, and kind of like, yeah, you buy this beard product, you can look like this. We've all seen it on the diet stuff. You eat this, you can look like this. You eat this and you train like this, you can look like this. You can use this and grow a beard like this. No, you can't. Those few sort of small percentage of people, yeah, maybe. Most common people, not a chance. Not a chance. So I hate that kind of gimmicky, almost false advertising. It annoys me. Excuse me, but if anyone has any questions out there, please feel free to ask. Well, God, I hate this mug. Need to get myself a new one. Tattoo's pretty much healed up on my hand. I'm at 13. Spider webs are nearly healed as well. Any questions for anyone out there? What are your guys' favourite beard brands? What are your beard products that you will always go to? Interesting to see whether I've reviewed them, haven't reviewed them, or anything like that. Bam, bam, bam. Because there are a lot of brands out there nowadays, and it will be interesting to see when this whole sort of massive beard and men's grooming thing hits a height and then it's going to drop, like everything else does. I wouldn't say it's a fad and a gimmick. Love the Alchemy beard oils and butters. Yep, I do. Love them as well. Since day one, when I've been doing these reviews, around about a year ago, they were one of my standout products from the start. And there's 4 or 5 go-to brands that I have in the UK at the moment that I absolutely love the way they're heading, love their products, the way they're going, the consistency between their products. And we need to support these smaller brands. Because if we don't, they're going to disappear. All we'll have left is the trash that you find in Boots and Tesco's and places like that, which ultimately is crap because it's mass-produced, mass-marketed stuff and doesn't have the sort of care, passion, love and attention to detail that's going into them. Bullbreed, Scotland, J-Hort, England, Belfast. Yeah, they are ones that I have not tried, to be honest. Never tried those as yet. So I will look into those after this and get some bits in to have a look at and do a review on them. Which is nice to see, because we've all got our sort of go-to scents that we like, stuff that we don't particularly like and wouldn't use. And mine is mint. I hate mint, cannot stand it. Any product that has a mint running through it, don't like it. But hey. Any other questions from anybody? We'll be going 31 minutes, 23 seconds. Give it another 10 minutes, see if anything happens. But yeah, the Savage Alchemy products that I looked at, first part of this, absolutely stunning stuff. Love stuff coming out from Audacious Beard Company, love stuff coming out from Barber's Bay as well. It's just people that are on top of their game. What's my favourite scent? Depends. Day to day, it varies. Sometimes I like my alcohol-y, sort of bourbon-y sort of scents. Hi, looking for moustache wax from my dad. Any suggestions? Give me 1 second. I'll just grab one. I'm back, sorry about that. It's all my other beard stuff's in the review room. Favourite beard wax I've actually ever reviewed was from Beard Pilot. Comes in little tins like this, loads of different sorts of scents and stuff. Again, it's got the batch number and everything on the back. Small little brand. I've used this quite a lot. This is a medium hold one, and it is fantastic stuff. I love the stuff from Beard Pilot as well. Comes from Denmark. Done a load of reviews for them quite a while ago now. A few just before Christmas and a few just before that. That's a good wax. I would like to do some more reviews on moustache wax because I never really do much with mine, to be honest, other than comb it down and occasionally have it out a bit like this, because my tash does come down fairly long. But yeah, I want to do more with my moustache. Hi Matt, nice and sunny and honey today, mate. Yeah, it's still got a nip in the air. It's still got a nip in the air. But it's, yeah, it's nice. Sun's out. It's supposed to be a warm afternoon. It's sunny Hunstanton, which is where I live. Sea is literally just over there, the other side of a bowling green that we've got. But yeah, you talk to people about beard oil and beard balms in Hunstanton and stuff like that. It's almost like you've discovered witchcraft. But yeah, Beard Pilot stuff, give them a check out. Brilliant moustache wax. I like it, and I do want to do some more reviews on moustache waxes. Try and make myself look half decent. No. Any other questions from anybody? 5 more minutes. I'm going to go up to the 40-minute mark, so I'm 34 minutes now. I think I'm going to design an intro or something like that. Just have a banner that I can just move across the screen like that with the Bearded Berserker written on it, old style, 1970s style. As far as putting graphics on stuff like this, I have no idea. Thank you so much. He mentioned wanting someone, wanted to surprise him with a little gift. Appreciate the suggestion. No, it's all right. It's not a problem. It's what I'm here for. There are some good brands as well in the UK that do beard wax as well. There's probably another one. I have done a lot of reviews for Audacious Beard Company. I know that they do a beard wax. I've never tried it. Like I say, this is the only one that I've ever tried and reviewed. So yeah, Audacious Beard Company is another one. There's quite a few different beard waxes, but I do like stuff from Audacious Beard Co. Like I say, waiting on parcel force to turn up. Could turn up any time between now and 6 o'clock, because you know what they're like. And so yeah, another glug of coffee. So I've got a few more reviews lined up, a couple more for American Heathen bracelet and wallet from them. I've also got this product that I'm waiting to turn up from Europe, which is a beard growing kit, which sounds interesting. Can't wait to see that. That's going to be an interesting review. And that's either going to go one of two ways. What other reviews have I got lined up? I think that's it, actually, to be honest with you. I think I'm waiting on a few bits from the States to turn up, but that's the trouble with stuff in the States. You never know how long that's going to take. Could be a week, could be 3 weeks, could be a month. But yeah, so starting to slow down a bit on reviews, but I'm still keeping this going because it's all about the small brands, small companies, small businesses and individuals, whatever it is, beard products, skin products, hair products, clothing, t-shirts. Don't forget, keep an eye on Savage Alchemy at the moment, because they are bringing out a new line of t-shirts soon to go with their products that they have made. But yeah, any questions out there, please feel free to ask. Next live, you're doing a great thing. Well, I'm trying. I'm not perfect. It's really hard at the moment because obviously I've got full-time work, plus I'm doing the Instagram, plus I'm trying to do the YouTube as well, plus I'm trying to work in family life and everything, and it's not easy, which is why now I have literally dropped my hours at work to almost part-time work. My wife works full-time, and so she's doing that, so it's given me a bit more time to do this because I didn't have the time, to be honest. I was literally coming home from work, having a shower, getting changed, getting the photo done, uploading the photo, testing. Not enough. There's never enough hours in the day. Literally ordering t-shirts as we speak. I expect them to be available end of next week. Cool. And yeah, like I said, just never enough hours in a day. I love doing this. Like I say, this is never about me. I hate the way and people turn around and say, oh, you look really good in your photos and stuff like that. I hate the way I look. I cannot specify it enough. Heavily bullied at school. I think then again, most of us were. Really become sort of like introverted and everything and didn't like anything. As I grew older, I learned more to give less of a shit about what people think and stuff like that. But like I say, that's why whenever you see any of the photos I've done online, especially if I'm holding products and stuff like that for a review, I'm always greyed out behind it because the emphasis is on the products and not me. So I'm kind of like, take a photo of it because I hate the way I look. Try and make the most of what I've got, cover me ugly mug with a beard and as much facial hair as I can. But no, I think we're all the same as that nowadays. We've got so much social media saying how we should look, what we should look like, how we should be. And it's like, piss off. I look the way I am looking. I'm too old now in life. Now a year older, 45 bloody years old. I know it's not particularly old, but it does feel old when you still kind of got a brain of that you had in your teens. And then every wife turned around to me the other night, she said, why is it every time you get up and sit down, you're making strange noises now? And it's like, oh God, I'm going through the involuntary groaning stage now. So yeah, but hey. But any questions from anyone, please feel free to ask in these last few minutes. Esco, did you see the goblet? Yeah, I did see the goblet. That is spectacular stuff. The sort of various different colours. What is it? Acrylic made? Because that's SK Crafts, just down the road from me in Kings Lynn. I'm in Hunstanton in Norfolk, West Norfolk. It makes some amazing stuff. And that's the thing, it's about trying to help everyone out there, because we're all trying to earn a crust nowadays, you know, and these people are like SK Crafts, Savage Alchemy, Audacious Beard Company, Barber's Bay, clothing brands that I've reviewed and stuff like that. We're all trying to, yeah, acrylic with clear coat and permanent. Look, yeah, give him a check out on YouTube. She goes through all his different makes and projects and stuff. Awesome stuff. I've got a shield through there that he's done that I'm still trying to find the hours in the day to finish off so I can display it. Got Audacious Beard Company. You probably saw that in the review that I done. My Ugly Mug that he done as an oil painting for me, bless him, portrait. So yeah, we need to get behind these small brands, craftsmen, makers, whatever it is, all the small stuff. We need to help and support them, because otherwise they're going to go, what's the bloody point? We're doing this for just basically no point whatsoever. They're going to stop. All we'll have is massive brands, and we don't want that. We need to keep these artistic skills alive. And to be honest, even from my perspective as well, beard oil and balm beard products, they're crafts as well, because it's small people, small businesses, small companies and stuff like that, making these products in small batches. They're handmade. All the Savage Alchemy stuff, small batch, handmade. The same with Barber's Bay as well. We need to support them. But I think that is enough of me gruffling and muffling on for the past 45 minutes. If anyone does have anything out there they'd like help and support in trying to get their products out there, a bit of advertising and stuff like that, anything that you think that I would like to review, please get in touch with me. Drop me a comment down below. Send us a message over on Instagram. I'm over there as Viking Beard Matt. Comment down below. Email me at mattrp74@outlook.com, all lowercase. Nice to yeah. You keep up the great work too. I mean, that's the thing, you're a craftsman. I'm not. I'm just an idiot sat here reviewing other people's products, but trying to help wherever I can. And I know it's not great. Before we go, hang on, one last thing from SK Crafts. No. Off the coffee table. This is what SK Crafts made that I done a review of as well a while ago. November 2018. God, it feels only like yesterday. One of the bowls that he's made and everything. And it's crafts like that. We need to keep this going, because if we don't, it's just going to be mass manufactured crap. And this literally does sit there on the coffee table, pride of place, because I love it. I love just feeling it and stroking it and stuff. So yeah, we need to keep craftsmen and stuff like that going, no matter what it is. Card craft, wood craft, metal craft, acrylic craft, beard craft, skin craft, hair craft, to clothing, you know, we need to keep small brands going. But thank you guys for that. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world, whatever. That's all right, not a problem. I love stroking it. It's just got one of those feels to it, a tactile feel that you just, it's always nice to kind of like feel and stuff. There's no jaggedy bits on it, and I just like the natural look of it. I love natural looking stuff. I don't like perfect stuff. I like stuff that feels like it was alive, and it's a beautiful thing. Mrs. loves it as well, which is why it sits there pride of place on our coffee table over there with her hearing aids in it, because my wife's practically deaf. But no, thank you guys to each and every one of you out there for helping to support me, support others. I really do appreciate it. Any questions, please comment down below. I will always answer them. I read each and every single comment that is made. And thank you guys. Keep on taking care of each other. Keep on loving each other. Keep on growing those beards. Keep on producing. Keep on crafting. Look forward to seeing you in the next review from the Bearded Berserker. And